I'm Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel in the 680 newsroom. A couple of big announcements today by the Supreme Court of Canada, one regarding real estate and how it's going to be soon easier to find out how much your neighbor sold their house for. The Supreme Court has refused to hear an appeal by the Toronto Real Estate Board regarding an earlier decision that is going to allow realtors to post prices of homes sold and future property sales as well. This all stems from a 2011 ruling by the Competition Bureau that is going to open the door to more transparency about home sales. Now, the Toronto Real Estate Board had argued that this is going to open the door potentially for some privacy issues, but the Supreme Court says it's not going to hear this appeal, so now there might be more information posted to find out exactly what prices are doing in local real estate markets. Supreme Court today also said it would not be hearing an appeal from the city of Burnaby in British Columbia regarding an expansion of the Trans Mountain pipeline. Burnaby was trying to block the doubling of that pipeline project, but this court challenge appears to be one of the last hurdles that needs to be cleared for the Trans Mountain doubling to take place. Of course, the federal government recently bought that project from Kinder Morgan for more than $4.5 billion. Alberta, which is a proponent of expanding the Trans Mountain project, says it is now batting 1,000 in the courts, trying to get that project moving forward. Another big bank today in with big earnings. The CIBC reporting a third quarter profit that rose 25% up to $1.37 billion. CIBC didn't quite see the expansion in its mortgage business as it had in previous quarters. Nevertheless, sales rose 11%, and they're raising the dividend by 2.5%. That's positive news for investors. We're bidding up bank stocks again today on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Well, tomorrow, Apple CEO Tim Cook is going to be richer by an approximate $120 million. On Friday, Tim Cook will be able to exercise stock options because Apple has reached certain benchmark performances against peers on the S&P 500. He built this into his contract a number of years ago. It's a typical salary of about $13 million, but with this stock grant to Tim Cook of about 560,000 shares, and Apple north of $200 apiece, equates to about $120 million more in compensation. And what happens if the coffee spills? IBM has patented an idea for drones to deliver coffee. They've registered this patent with the U.S. Patents Office, and how it would work is that it would send out drones with coffee to, based on facial recognition or tied to your smartphone, or perhaps your Fitbit or other wearable device that would tell the drone and the coffee vendor that you're tired and need a hit of Java. Now, there are concerns about this if the coffee were to spill, so it's just a theoretical idea, and IBM admits to that, but says it likes to give its employees just room to think of neat ideas. In this case, coffee by drone might be something in the future. From the 680 newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.